Hey everybody, this is a very large object, or Brian, and I wanted to make a video in defense of Apple. Um, so, Apple, as we all know, they're a company that prides itself in innovation, whether you agree that they're being innovative or not. I think it's important to understand that their computers, their desktop computers are a bit overpriced. The price to what you're paying is not very good, especially with the Mac Pro right now. The 2013 edition that they're still selling for quite a couple $1,000s. I'm not really here to defend that because it's indefensible, I believe. That in no way is worth the money that you're paying for it. But when it comes to laptops, Apple seems to understand the market very nicely. If we were to take, for example, the MacBook Pro, the 13-inch without touch bar is around $1,350, which, if you were to look at it this way, it's a very high-end display with a very premium build quality and a processor with Iris graphics. It's not a cheap product, not even slightly. You're getting what you're paying for. You're paying for quality and a proper build. You're getting Thunderbolt 3. That's two ports here that have near limitless possibilities to them, from providing better graphics to setting up RAID arrays to displays, multi-monitor setups that you can use, and all of that has to be factored in together. And then if you were to take a look at the MacBook Air, the MacBook Air is an interesting laptop. You can get it today at Best Buy, I believe, at $750. That's pretty good. That's actually a pretty good deal considering the PCI Express storage. It's a very fast processor. It's it's a very fast SSD. The processor in it, of course, it's 5th gen Core i5, and it has good enough graphics, I'd say. Good enough graphics for the average workload that you're going to be doing with it. I think the MacBook Air is one of the best deals you can get for a laptop today. Of course, screen resolution is going to be a little lower than just about all of its competitors at the price point, considering the fact that it costs $750, you're getting sub full HD, 1440 by 900, where most have 1440p panels. That would be 2560 by 1440, or a 4K panel, which is 3820 by 2160, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I should be close enough there, though. So the MacBook Air, I believe, is another choice you can get. If you're new to the Apple ecosystem, I think a MacBook Air is a good way to get into it. You can start using Mac OS, and that's all nice. Then you have Final Cut. Final Cut Pro is a godsend of a program, especially if you're a video editor, or if you're doing like YouTube videos like I am. I don't have Final Cut. All of my videos are directly uncut. I can't do any transitions or anything. I'm just using AMD's Relive application. Relive's nice. Don't get me wrong, but I would much rather be using something that can edit. You know, my PC is powerful enough to edit. I just don't have an application to do so. I would use Movie Maker, but it'd take me 30 minutes to even start editing because you have to import files. You have to import all of them, and then you have to, at the end, have it export, and that takes far too much time, I think, for me, and especially because I don't plan to make YouTube my career. That's definitely not something I'm looking at here. I'm looking at more at the IT consulting sort of scenario, you know? I would much rather I would much rather work as an IT consultant, you know? IT is something I'm more interested in. I'm more interested in computer science subjects than making YouTube videos. That's why you haven't seen so many YouTube videos from me, is because I've been focusing on my classwork, you know? But with all that said, I still enjoy making YouTube content. Whether you consider my content quality or not, that's up to you to decide. But it is what it is, you know? You could consider my my content quality or not. That's you to decide, not me. That's usually decided by likes or dislikes. I think I have a nice enough. Setup right now where I can make YouTube videos fairly effortlessly. My computer obviously is powerful enough to run these games at high enough settings that it doesn't look atrocious when I upload them on YouTube. So I wanted to do a little bit of streaming when Black Cat was still streaming. I don't know if he's going to continue streaming, but I wish him the best, honestly. I wish he were to continue. I haven't seen a new video from him for months now, so I would like to see him come back or get in contact with me, you know. So now I like the YouTube community. I like them very much. I've seen comments already, but saying, "Oh, please watch my content, and give you a shout out or whatnot." And I'm like, "Oh, well, I don't really need the shout out. I'm making these videos really for my own enjoyment. If my audience gets bigger, that's all good. You know, I'd be happy. I'd be more than thrilled to have a larger audience. I'd be thrilled to make money off of YouTube, but I don't expect that. You know, I don't expect it. Previously, I've mentioned I wanted a MacBook Pro, but I've changed my mind. I want a MacBook Air, you know. I've changed a bit. Shit. Holy shit. Okay, there's a train. Great. Okay. So I've changed my mind a little bit. I would much rather now have a I would like to have a smaller channel. That's okay with me. I only have 4 subs, of course, but my content might be worthy enough to gain more, you know? I know the 4 subs that I have, I think I know them personally, so it's So it's not like any of the subscribers that would be watching my content are people that I reached out to. Maybe the viewers that see my work, they see what I'm doing. But so a little rambling at the end, but the rest of, let's just say, let's look at the rest of Apple here. Okay. So the iPhone. The iPhone is a product I think could be worth the money if it's the iPhone SE. The SE is definitely worth your money. But I don't think the 6 or the 6, or I don't think anything past the 6 is really worth it. Because although the quality obviously is pretty good, the overall experience, the 6P, I mean, no, the 6P, that's funny. No, the 6, iPhone 6. I don't think they got it right. I don't think the size is correct. It's too big. The iPhone 5S and the 5, the 5S, and the SE are all the correct size. I think they're the sizes that you would much rather have in a phone. But of course, that's personal preference. I've switched from Android, okay, which was the LG G2, to the LG G2, and I went to the 5S. The 5S served me pretty well. It was a crack down the middle of the screen because it got ran over. But the 5... Shit. But the 5S definitely was a good phone. It wouldn't really give me too much problems, and I wouldn't have to worry too much about it. Now, I switched from the iPhone 5S to a Moto X 2013 edition, and initially it was good. It was about the same size as my 5S, but it had a bigger screen, and that was good for me. And I thought I was going to be using all my customization of Android and all that, but really I didn't really miss that too much. I can still get Google Play Music and movies off of the Apple, off the App Store. I could get Google Play Music and movies and Newsstand right off of the Apple App Store. My library would be transferred entirely, and I'd be okay with that. Obviously, I can't buy things right from that, but that's okay because I can go into my computer and buy it there. So, I'm not too much against the whole idea of people just switching to iPhones and that's it. You know, they thought iPhones would be that's all they need. And if that's all they need, that's fine. I think people complaining and saying, "Oh, well, you could have gotten something so much better with Android or whatnot," but honestly, personal preference is what it is at the end of the day. So, I hope you guys liked this second video here that I made, and enjoy the rest of your day, guys. I hope you guys have a better understanding of Apple and the fact that you don't need to, you don't have to look at things saying, "Oh, well, it's so overpriced, it's too expensive." Their desktops obviously are. They're way too expensive. They're not worth the money, but when it comes to the laptops or their phones, I think you'll be fine. It's really not that big of a deal. So, alright guys, I'll see you on the next one.